There's some things that came out of my mouth that shouldn't. I only give you the reason that I was angry and triggered. That was the reason, not an excuse. Okay? I don't like getting like that. But that's what these people want to do. Okay? They want to get you to a point that you're going to say a lot of shit you normally wouldn't say. Well, there's one or two things that I did say that's not okay. Because it doesn't paint who I truly am. And I'm not going to let these fools do that to me again. If they want to believe what they believe, fuck them. You know why? They didn't live it. And if they want to live on a fairy tale and just purposely trigger people, that just goes to show what kind of people they are. Well, they play victim, yes. Now, this is something that you really will never see over there. And I've done this many of times. Many. I said something the other night about Cam that should have never said. I said it out of anger and hurt. But I still should have never said it, and I'll apologize for that. And I'm not making an excuse. I'm giving you the reason. And I'll take full responsibility for my words, whether I was angry or not. Plain and simple. Yeah, at the end of the day, we make mistakes. But I see also, too, the mistakes we do make in life that I made the other night, and what come out of my mouth, they're going to capitalize on it. Okay? It doesn't matter if they heard an apology or anything. That's my opinion. But at the end of the day, I mean what I say. I shouldn't have said what I said about Cam, what I called him. I should have never said it. But I did, and I'll own it. Why do they keep coming up with these flash goals? It just comes to a point to where that I truly know their intentions will never be good. Okay? So no matter what I say, how I say it, how I answer it, it will never compute. Okay? They want to purposely and intentionally do this to people. Yes, they can really push people to limits they should never be pushed. But at the end of the day, we got to push forward. And by the toxicity that's coming out, whether it doesn't matter. All their lies and manipulation and clout chasing and money hungry side, whatever they want. That to me is my opinion. They want money and clout. They want their numbers. I don't need all the big, huge numbers. The only numbers we need is the people that feel safe talking, that feel safe saying their story, But seeing all the crap and the triggers that I was in the other night is going to cause other DV survivors to clam up. And we can't have that. We've got to get people speaking because they need a voice. They want to be heard, even if it's just to say, this is what happened and this is how it made me feel and I need to scream. And that's what you do. You let them scream. Let them be mad. Let them get anger out. Let them feel what they need to feel. And we can all be the backbone to help carry them through. Because sometimes that's what DV survivors need. Whether it's a man or whether it's a woman. Because both can be in DV situations. After my mom passed, I got on TikTok for my dad to make him laugh. No, I'm not leaving TikTok. Nope. But there's going to be a better place for people to come that won't get triggered, that won't have the hatred, the stalking, the predator activity that this app puts out. So, and building that side of it is going to take the support of who wants to be there, of who wants to help be the backbone for each other. And I would watch TikTok when I came home before my dad moved in, because I was over there with him practically all day, every day. So it made it difficult to keep my house clean. And I came across some lives about DV of people I thought that wanted to help DV. So that's why I joined it. Though I may have been an idiot, not stupid, an idiot. Because in old version, idiot is illiterate. You haven't been taught. You haven't seen it. You haven't gone through that process. I don't regret it because it's brought me where I am with some amazing people that are still around, even after 5 years. That is dedication. I love you too, Petty Betty. Some people will never grasp the concept of truly helping others. I don't do what I do to gain, because if that was the case, I wouldn't be given a lot of refunds. Look, I'm not out for money. Never have been. No matter how people try to betray me, it's not about the money. The only time it's about the money is if we're helping somebody. But that's not for me. It doesn't go to me. And that's okay. Some people will never understand the heart that goes into helping people through, right? Especially the ones who's lived it, the ones who's lived through it, the ones that can give that testimony. Exactly, quilted. When I started with DV, on the TikTok world, it never really occurred to me, no worries, brown bag, that there are evil people out there who's willing to use your own tragic experience against you to try to convince other people that you're something you're truly not.